Hello. It's been a while since I did my last vlog. I've mentioned in other videos, the series that I'm doing with Drew, that I've been getting out. I've been getting out a lot more in the car. Not doing as much walking, but something I have been doing is exercising. I've been doing the thing called the Couch to 5K, and I think it was something that was set up by the NHS a while back, but there's different apps and stuff like that that you can find where you can work your way up towards being able to run for 5K. So I've done week 1. It went okay. I'm now in week 2 and I'm feeling more positive. My legs feel a bit more energetic and things are feeling okay. Apart from my nose, but I think that might be a bit of hay fever or whatever. It has been super hot for the last week, ridiculous. Today's the first day that the temperature's dropped. It's a bit cloudy and it feels a bit more comfortable. Like, you put the windows down in the car and there's air, which is nice. Today my wife has an appointment in the city of Birmingham. Now, I live in a small town called Atherstone, which is not too far away from Tamworth, whether anybody's ever heard of that. Today I've got to take my wife to an appointment in the centre of Birmingham, which is a city. Now, those of you who know me or have watched videos before will know that I struggle sometimes to drive to Tamworth, which is like a bigger town, which is only about, I don't know, 5-10 mile away. Today I'm driving to freaking Birmingham. I'm going to drive past St Andrews, which is Birmingham City's football ground. I'm going to drive down the motorway, down the M42 and the M6. Whether this means anything to anybody, I don't know. But the fact that I'm putting myself in this position and then I'm going to sit and wait, however far it is, 25 mile away from home, then I'm going to sit and wait for my wife to have her appointment, and then she's going to come out and we're going to drive home in rush hour traffic because it's probably going to be close to 5 o'clock. Jeez. At present, I don't feel too bad, apart from my nose being blocked on one side, which is pleasant. But let's just see. It's now 11:30 and we've got to leave at 3. Bear in mind, I haven't driven to Birmingham for, well, I can't remember the last time. I went to the Birmingham City Club shop many years ago. I think I've driven to Birmingham probably maybe 4 times in the last 10 years, something stupid like that. So it really has been a long time. And to drive through the city, I know there's going to be anxiety. So come with me, join me. It's a day out. Well, it's a few hours out with anxiety. Let's see how it goes. But I'll speak to you at 3, unless I'm freaking out big time before we go, which I don't anticipate, but I do anticipate anxiety on the journey. So let's roll. Actually, I've just thought something that's maybe a little significant to the process as well is the fact that, I'm sitting here recording this, I'm not at home, I'm sitting outside a supermarket, although it's only Aldi, which is a small supermarket chain. But the fact that I'm sitting here doing this, talking about doing something even bigger, let's go back to, I don't know, mid-May was it, when I was doing the 31 days, and I was losing control sitting outside a shop. Now I'm sitting outside a shop telling you about something else, so you can see that that is progress. And I've only just thought of that myself, the fact that I'm sitting here not worrying about now but thinking about later. So progress, step by step, piece by piece. Let's go to Birmingham. So we're on our way. This is the first part of the journey. I'm already conscious of my breathing, a few little wobbles, but we're heading to the motorway, and if anything happens, the camera will be on. My wife may turn cameraman, and we'll see what happens.
My camera skills are crap then.
Yeah, they are pretty bad. keep you posted. We are approaching the land of the almighty blues. That's a bit of a lift in my spirits. There it is, St Andrews. This is the entrance. To think that I used to come here all the time with my dad. Every home game. We used to come and watch the Blues play. And now I freak out just driving to it. Oh dear. It's not been too bad a journey.
We just got to get a wriggle on now.
Yes. We've gone through like the smaller areas, Bordsley Green, Stetchford. And the traffic was pretty bad through there. But it's school. School has just finished. But there it is, look. It's an honour to be in your presence. I'm tempted to drive through on the way back. Maybe get a photo if possible. We'll see. But we're now heading into Birmingham. This is the chaos. I don't even know which freaking lanes to be in.
Come on.
Yeah. We're done. So, I'm in a really busy car park, so I can't talk too loud. I basically parked up, there's people parked in front, to the sides. The car that you can see there is the only car that there's got nobody in, so it's like real intense pressure. My wife's gone in. The traffic on the way here, just then, like for the last 10 minutes, that was where the stress was at its highest. It was bad. It was rough. I kept going in and out of like focusing on how I felt, then having to react to the traffic. And I don't know if anybody else gets it, but like you get almost a bit of road rage where you're getting angry because people are too slow or they're not going when there's opportunities at roundabouts, stuff like that. It was annoying. But for the first 5 minutes of sitting here, I felt dodgy and like, how am I going to cope sitting here for this long? But I've been sitting here for 10 minutes now and I feel a lot easier. I'm really quite shocked in how, dare I say, easy I managed to get here. I'll keep you posted on how the rest goes. So, we're back on the road. Look, that's Brum. Big tall buildings, lots of nasty traffic, and that's what we're stuck in right now. But I don't feel too bad. We're heading back to the Blues, Birmingham City Ground. This is where it becomes dodgy because neither of us are familiar. 10 minutes later, we're still at the same bloody lights. It's so busy here. It's rush hour. We're finally moving. This is a wow dodgy junction though. So we just thought, well, we've arrived at my destination. My destination. I'm getting out of the freaking car. We are outside St Andrews. It's the Blues. That's it. I feel dizzy and weird. I need to lean on the car. Oh, I've been sat in the car for so long. We freaking made it. I wanted to just get a thumbnail of me standing outside. That's today's thumbnail, ladies and gentlemen. You just witnessed it. So, that was on my mind that I wanted to come here and just get a thumbnail shot for today's video. It's a day out. Oh, it's not, it's a couple of hours, as I've already said. My dad, I know, wants to come and visit the club shop, so maybe now that I know that I can get here and beyond, maybe that's next on the agenda. Come for a walk round the club shop, because I did feel weird when I first got out of the car then, but I've been sat in the car for like, I don't know, hour and a half, so I needed to just loosen up a bit. But we're now leaving St Andrews. We're done. Drayton Manor. So wow, what a confidence boost to have been so, because I was anxious, I was stressed on the way there. It was bad, but it weren't that bad that I completely lost control. I didn't panic at any point, but the anxiety was there, and I was getting sensations, but I was noticing the sensation as it happened and not adding fear, which was the principle that we'll be discussing in next week's Anxiety 101. That's fear. So I think I feel like I've learnt a lot. And then I sat and waited. My wife went into the appointment and she was quicker than expected. And then the drive home, the traffic was bad. And then when we got back, we sat outside my daughter's dancing for 15 minutes and waited for her. Just completely fine. One thing to note, when we were driving back through Tamworth, which is the town that my wife used to work in, and if you remember, I used to struggle a bit when I used to go and collect her. Like if it was busy or if there was traffic, I'd always feel anxious about doing it. But driving back through there after being in Birmingham was so different. I was so relaxed. I was just, well, just normal. I was normal driving through Tamworth, sitting in traffic, and there was no anxiety. And it was because I'd been a step further, so it made that previous step just that little bit easier. So that's the progress, that's how it works. The bigger the steps, it makes the smaller steps easier. It's just that you can't take that bigger step where you completely blow out and panic and freak out and lose all faith in yourself and confidence. So today has been huge, and as I showed, we drove past Drayton Manor as well. Now, I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube, but what I'm trying to do is steer myself away from watching other anxiety videos and trying to learn more. And you know, Jesus, the dog's going potty. Or maybe not. So what I'm trying to do is just focus on other things, and what I've been doing is watching other videos of people that have been going to theme parks and different seasides, and just, you know, stirring up memories that I have of old places, like going to Yarmouth, Great Yarmouth, or Skegness, or, you know, and going on the fairs there and having fun. And just, it's really motivating me to want to go and do that stuff. So I'm going to stick with doing that. And you know, when I got out of the car at the Birmingham ground today, I felt wobbly. It was to be expected. I'd been like super stressed before it. I'm really pleased with the way today has gone, and it's made me believe in myself a little bit more, and it's made me want to go out and do a series of videos that I'm probably going to call something, I don't know, a day out with anxiety or whatever it is. But I want to go and do stuff, and I want to document how it is for people with anxiety. So it's not just a case of going there and having a great time and going on rides or walking around parks and stuff. It's about the journey, it's about queuing, it's about anxiety, it's about how it makes us feel, and see if we can get through the day. What else can we do? Because that's how I feel today. I've got through the day, and I feel like I could now do more. There's another train about to go past, so I'll end it there. Thank you.